All right. If high school and college textbooks were honest, bro, I know that they're honest. They're honestly ridiculously expensive. Bro, it's insane. I was actually in Walmart yesterday walking through there, and I came across like one of like the TI 85 calculators, and it was like, I think that one was like $300. And I'm like, bro, your iPhone can do this. Your phone can do this technology. It's so dated and worthless. And they charge you hundreds of dollars for these materials that aren't necessary. You're not going to see massive updates to like a math book. I could see why psychology would have it, but you're not going to see massive updates to like a math book or a calculator. The argument of like, well, you have to get the TI trillion and you can't use your phone because, you can't use phones for this. You might be cheating. But it's like you're cheating people out of money. Like that calculator, you'd make a profit if it was like $10. That's it. Yeah, you paid $128 for a graphic calculator. That's insane. You can make a massive profit on a $10 thing. And this is what people don't know, is that the school system screws you out of money. They force you to buy unnecessary products just for the money. They siphon money out of kids. Like college tuition is very expensive enough, on top of the fact that they force you to buy books that are completely unnecessary. And then they're engaging in tactics where you need to buy it new, because now there's like an online component. So you buy the book and then you have to put in a code so that you can opt into the new program that they use so that you can submit your work to the teacher, because God forbid you just fucking uploaded it or did it online through some separate program. It's insane. It's insane. There's no need for there to be an entire fucking school book infrastructure simply to force money out of young people that don't have money in the first place. It's crazy. And it's one of those things that's like a back-end tax. Not everybody even knows about this. So they're like, oh, I'm going to go to college. Oh, this is a little expensive, but that's okay. You go to college, you spend however much a semester, you spend like an extra like $2,000 on books every semester. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. And you can get so much of it online for free, but they punish teachers who say, like, yeah, just use that. It's fucking nuts, bro. It's nuts.
Children are our most valuable resource, and they deserve...
That's why you should make them child labor. Valuable
the
resource.
finest education we can give them. That's why you can be proud of your school's purchase of a loosely fact-checked, committee-approved overview of psychology with a smart guy's name on it. Here at Horton House Publishing,
Bro, he just chucked like $300.
we spare no expense finding people with the smartest sounding credentials possible and paying them for the right to print their names on shiny cardboard wrapped around our unrelated text.
Yep, and then it's crazy. They'll do updates every year on a new book that is like, they'll just change the order of the pages just so that they can get you to spend another however much money on it, so you can't use the last year's version.
Every copy of Horton's astoundingly heavy info binders is packed full of sheets of paper with freely available knowledge printed on them. Your son or daughter will love having their spine slowly telescoped by the sheer heft of these handsome volumes, which again...
Bro, and you know what else they'll do too? They'll sell you a psychology book, right? So there's some people who are psychology majors. A lot of people aren't. But they still require you to do like an elective or something. This happens in like Spanish too. So they'll be like, oh, you need to do, let's say, Spanish for your course. Well, okay, you need like one Spanish class. That's cool. We're going to sell you this book, but it's good for 4 courses of Spanish. It's like, wow, who cares? I only need the one course. Like, it doesn't matter. It's the same price. So for the most part, you're just scamming people who are doing like electives that they just want to get through their first year. Like, yeah, it's good for those other people, the 4-year book for those other people who are staying in it for 4 years, but most people aren't, and they don't make an independent book that's just like one chapter that's much less expensive. They try to fucking get you in every single spot. It's fucking insane.
You could fit thousands of on your phone, and the information isn't even that different. We employ teams of liberal arts majors to source information from publicly edited wikis, like Roy here. He scours the internet and other psychology textbooks for information that can be published on a deadline and is sophisticated enough to challenge 15-year-olds. We know he's the right man for the job because he's got a sheet of paper with Latin words on it. It's called a degree.
It's a bachelor's of English literature, and it counts.
Roy works for an insignificant amount of money because he's doing this as a side job to pay off the student loans he accrued buying other equally expensive textbooks. Just think how much this book would cost if we had actually paid Dr. Sheldonner to write it. And we pass these savings right on to you, the consumer. This book costs $850.
Oh, I finished that psych book, by the way. I Wikipedia'd a lot of it.
Ah, that's great. Here's your next assignment.
Wait, this isn't right. It's just instructions on rearranging the information I already wrote up.
That's right. Most disciplines don't change much from year to year, so we just mix the sections up enough to make sure that the used books people bought last year are useless, and they have to buy this year's edition. If professors refuse to upgrade their syllabi, the school administration gets mad at them for not being cutting edge enough. That's why textbook prices have gone up 945% since 1978, nearly 4 times the percentage increase of the Consumer Price Index. That's a freebie from our economics textbook, by the way. Now, you might start to wonder, how does this bloated, obsolete, overpriced set of products maintain such a stranglehold on your children?
Wait, yeah, what?
No, that's all right, sweetheart. You keep ringing that up. Get a cover. You'll want to protect your investment. The secret is,
Even though it's worthless next year, because they'll change the book.
we use our connections to the academic community and a devastating team of lawyers to financially ruin all potential competitors. Once, we even sued a website for plagiarism. Can you imagine? And really, that's the most valuable lesson you'll learn from a Horton House textbook. Exploitative business practices will exist as long as they make a small group of people an obscene amount of money. I'm Horton, by the way. I mean Roger.
That shit's fucked up, bro. Shit's fucked up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.